Hi everyone, Tanya Hertz here. I just wanted to show you really quickly a couple of things that you can do with regards to Google Forms so that we can begin to take all of those old-fashioned floating documents that are all over the place and start using a much more systematic approach to collecting information from our stakeholders. So we'll start by getting documents that we have in PDF and turn those documents into documents that we have in Google Docs. We need to do that the very first thing. So here's an example of one of the district forms that's a PDF document, and we want this to be a Google form, so we can then a Google form, so we have to first put it into Google Docs. So the way that we do that is we go to My Drive, and we want to bring that file into our Google Drive. So here it was in downloads. I think that's what it was called. Yep. Oops. Oh, I'd already brought it in. Okay. I'll keep it as a separate file. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and let's go to the recents and pull that in there. So we can see now I had 2 copies of it there. Let's, I'll delete one afterwards, but let's go ahead and turn this into a Google Doc by right-clicking on the file we just put into our drive and just opening it with a Google Doc. Super simple. Okay, so now that that is converting to a Google Doc, let's actually call it something that makes more sense to us. Let's call it BUSE 270 doc. Okay, that makes more sense to us. Okay, so you can see when it turns into a document, it is not as pretty, and it gets rid of all the photos, and some of the fonts become problematic. You want to make sure that when you are turning this into a form now, that anything that needs to go on a separate question is on a separate line. So here it has the campus, and it has San Diego Community College District work. So it looks like this was 2 separate things. San Diego Community College District, Opla District, and that's a work experience application. You might want to just go through and clean it up. One thing that I often will do as well is I'll go back into that original file, and I'll look and I'll see, okay, what was this? Oh, there was actually a question that said campus, semester, year. Okay, so is that still there? Yeah, there. I should have moved the campus down here. So campus. So then it has city, Mesa, Miramar. Then it has semester is a different question, so that needs to be on its own line. And then year is a different question, right? Anything that is a different question or a different title line should be on its own line. But this is a lot, it seems like a lot of work, but it's still a lot faster than having to type everything into Google Forms by itself. And some of the forms are easier than others. Here's another one where we have CSID should be on its own line. Phone, email, prior work experience. These are all separate questions. Declared major is a separate question. Are you seeking work experience for credit? Are you over the age of 18? Check if you're an international student or receiving VA benefits. Okay, we've got another one here. Employment, internship, volunteer information. There we go. Position title. How long we've been at the organization, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So you'll want to go through and clean all of that up. You can also put that back where it belongs. Oh, here, look, it looks a little bit better here. Oh, work schedule. Okay. We get the idea. Okay, so now this is called Business 270 application. Let's go to the Google Forms and modify that there. So go to Google Forms over here, and you can see it looks like Suganya started the form, but not much else has been in there. I think it was copied from another form. Now is when we're going to start bringing everything over. You'll want to do that by first going to add-ons and making sure that you have the add-on called Form Builder. If you do not have that add-on, you'll go to the little 3 dots here. You'll go to add-ons, and you will find Form Builder right there. It's already installed in ours. So good. Perfect. These add-ons are amazing. I love them. If you haven't used them, I highly encourage you to look through them, start using them. So we're going to use Form Builder. So go ahead and click on Form Builder. Upla. Why is that not working? Some reason it's not working. So let me go out of here. I just need to refresh. And okay. There it is. For some reason it wasn't showing there in the start menu. So there we go. That's Form Builder right there. Where do we want to import from? Well, we turned it into a Google Doc. So from Google Docs. Okay, and then we select our Google document and we called it BUSC application. There it is. So double click on that. And now it's going to all be uploaded over here. And you can see as you scroll down, now all of the different fields that were in our Google Doc are now over here. And we could just take all of these and put them over, import the entire stack of them over here at the bottom, but I don't recommend doing that right now. I'd like you to be able to go through and look at them. So let's just unclick all of these and we're going to start and look at maybe just, let's do this. We'll bring these two over. These are actually titles. The only thing that I've had a hard time with is I haven't been able to change any of the form builders or find a way to make this into a title. So for now, I've just been putting them as short answers and then taking them and moving them over into the titles. So we'll do that with those. Here we have one though, campus, city, Mesa, and Miramar. So we can go to the configuration right now and we can say, look, right, it has right now as a short answer. We don't want that. We want it to be a multiple choice. And we don't like this to be part of this. We wanted this to be values, right? Miramar. And then we wanted that to be comma, Mesa, comma, city. Right? Perfect. Good. And it's multiple choice. Everything looks great. So let's go ahead and save. We could do this. We could set it up as any of the other types of things. It could be a checkbox. It could be, in fact, we could do that checkbox or a drop down or whatever it is that we wanted. But we want it to be multiple choice. I'm going to go ahead and save that. And you can just take this and put it over like this. Simple. Oh, looks like there's already things in here. But what I would recommend doing is you have these three that we've chosen. Now go to the bottom here and import the selected, and you can choose where you want them to be put in. I would recommend, I mean, you put them wherever you think, but I'll go ahead and put them at the bottom. So let's import the selected right there. And perfect. So now they should be at the bottom of the form. Perfect. Great. So you can see here, those first two are set up as questions, but we didn't want them to be questions. We wanted them to be titles. So we'll have to just go ahead and add a title in there. Add a title. Add a title. And we can just take this work experience application and put it into the title, right? And there we go. Then we can get rid of those two questions that we don't need anymore. All right, so now we have that just the way that it is on that form, right? Make sure, it looks like somebody was doing this by hand, but at any rate, make sure that when we're doing this, that each of the different sections are in different sections, so it makes sense. And I think that's all. If you have any questions, just let me know. But I highly recommend get used to using these add-ons. They're extremely useful and make life a lot easier. Makes things go a lot faster. All right. Have a good one. Take care.